Hey guys, it's Void Concept here, and I am back for another snapshot review. I haven't done one of these in a while, but I thought that this was a cool enough update that I should probably do it. And since it's the first, I probably won't do all of the snapshot updates, but this one for sure. So the first thing on our list here is these new types of blocks. This bottom row here will spawn randomly throughout the world and can be collected, I believe, with just a pickaxe. I'm not sure what type. If I fly over here, look around, we got some granite right here. And if we look further, some more granite. There's some andesite. And there, right in here, is some diorite. I'm not sure, I haven't messed around with the snapshot yet, so I don't know how, or all that much yet. I've messed around with some of the minor, or major things down there, but I have not really done many, like, caving, or any caving trips in the snapshot, so I don't know how rare these things are, but I just found a few looking not that far, so I'm guessing not all that rare. If you take your raw materials here and put them in a square in a crafting table, so like this, you will get the polished version, 4 of them, of that type. So you can do that with the diorite and get the polished diorite, and the andesite and get the polished andesite. Moving along here, we've got a new crafting recipe for mossy stone bricks, rather than just being able to find them inside of strongholds. And we also have a crafting recipe for a new block, slime blocks. This is another one of those, it's kind of cosmetic, and also it is a storage block for slime balls. So here they are there, and this is the slime block. That's the crafting recipe. This is what the slime block looks like. We've got an inner block and an outer block, which is kind of cool. Kind of looks like a slime, like it should. Let me put this back in here. And mossy stone bricks is just stone bricks with some vines, which is kind of obvious. Alright, moving along here, doors can now be stacked and craft in sets of 3. So, crafting recipe is the same, and you'll get 3 wooden doors in return. And I just threw that instead of putting it in my inventory. So if I do this, you'll see that 3 wooden doors is the craft that we were allowed to, or we got 3 doors in return. Another thing is locked chests. These are going to be a good thing for adventure maps, I would think, because you can still break them. If I go into game mode survival here, I can still break them down like this. And yeah, but I should probably spawn another one and show you that it says chests are locked and give the door sound. However, there is a cool little thing. If I press this button here, I've got this lever that can break chest. And it also set my game mode to adventure mode. With this, I'm in adventure mode now, so I can't break any of these blocks. I can't punch out anything, not even buttons or levers anymore. I can't even place the lever anymore. But now that I have this tag to break a chest, I can break that open. I'm not sure if this is actually a bug or not, and if locked chests are supposed to stay locked, but yeah, that's maybe something. I'll show the commands here. This is set Blocky. This is the key part right here, and the string can be anything. Right now, it can, I think it can even be a blank string, and it will still come out locked. I'm guessing. Oh, I wasn't in a creative. Game mode creative. So let me change this to a blank thing just to see. Hopefully it doesn't like crash or anything like that. Yep, it's still locked. And the thing is blank. I'm not sure what exactly that string is used for, or if it's used for anything yet, but that may be something to look out for. For the adventure map tool, the key thing here is this tag here, and you can have multiple of these, so you can have it break chests and Minecraft, let's say, bookshelf. And when I give it to myself, you'll see that it says can break chests and bookshelves. So now I can do this, but I'm not going to. So let me get myself back into creative mode, and we've got a giant change to enchanting. This is what I've been messing around with the most, as well as the repairing, and another thing that we'll get to later. Enchanting. Here, let me actually go into clear my inventory and go into survival mode here. I've got 4 levels. I'll probably have to give myself some more, but now enchanting requires lapis. And not only that, you'll see here that well, I kind of gave a spoiler there. You'll need 1 enchantment level and 1 lapis for this. So if I do that, now I can enchant it because I've got 1 level and 1 lapis in there. Put a second lapis in there. Requires... Okay, something just changed here. Oh, maybe you need level 30 for that, and it'll only use... So let me give myself XP amount, so that's... I'll give myself 50 levels. Yep. So if I throw this in here now, yeah. Okay, so you need level 30, but it will only use 3 enchantment levels when you use it. I'm not sure if this is a bug right now or if it's intended like this, but that is how it is right now. It will also tell you the first enchantment that you will get on here, so I'm going to get a sharpness 3 and possibly some other things. For this here, I'd get fire aspect 1 and possibly some other things. Here I'd get sharpness 1 and possibly some other things. So let me do this here. So yes, sharpness 3 and knockback 2. If I grab, I'm going to grab the rest of these swords here and just kind of show it out here. So this one is also going to be a sharpness 3, sharpness 2, and sharpness, or Bane of Arthropods 1. If I exit out of here and like walk around, do whatever, come back here and put these back in here, Bane of Arthropods 1, sharpness 2, and sharpness 3. They're going to stay the same. I'm not sure if it's by enchantment table or by person, and I haven't tried logging out and back in to see if this resets it, but right now nothing will reset, or nothing I've tried will reset these enchantments here. In fact, I'm going to try something new right here, game mode, creative. I'm going to break the enchantment table, put it back, and go back into survival here. Yep, it's going to stay the same. It may be by person, I don't know. Or it may be by world. Who knows? But yes, if I click this, it will use that. Only use 3 of my levels down here. I was 51. Bane of Arthropods, Smite, or Sharpness. It may be worth, if you see something like this, grabbing like a enchanted book or something like, or a book. So give myself a book and throwing it in here. Oh yeah, I need to put the lapis in here, and maybe just doing that may give another use to books. So knockback sharpness. Alright, so I'm going to stop messing with this thing here. But yeah, something to mess around with for sure. And move on to repairing. Repairing costs have gone down a giant amount. Alright, so I've got a pretty worn pair of boots here with some very good enchantments, including an Unbreaking 3 on there, which makes things really, really hard to enchant. So let me pull this out here. I've got my fresh pair of diamond boots here. I want to repair these. Normally, you would think that there's a good chance that this would be too expensive. And if you try it this way, that is quite a bit of levels to spend. It's still pretty quick to get if you have something like an Ender, but yeah. But switch the order, 6 levels. What is this? It actually cost 7 levels before. I don't know why it changed, but 6 levels. Really? That is like nothing. So, yeah, giant mob farms and stuff like that may not be necessary in the future. It's 6 levels. I'm not sure if they're going to keep it like this, but that is really, really nice if it is. Alright, so, yeah, I just thought that was kind of amazing. I had no idea how well this was going to work until I actually tried it. So yeah, the last, or second to last thing, this is just my board of extra stuff. I go into creative again. I'm going to spawn in some of these villagers. Villagers have been changed. As you see, this guy is a butcher and his class is butcher. He will now buy raw pork chops and give you emeralds, or chicken and give you emeralds. I'm going to spawn in another guy here. This guy is a cleric. He'll buy rotten flesh and give you emeralds, gold and give you emeralds. It seems like these guys' trades are going to be in the same order every time. I've gotten like 3 or 4 clerics now. It's always been rotten flesh of some amount and then gold of some amount. I think gold has stayed at 10 and rotten flesh has varied. I think I saw 37 somewhere in there. Let me spawn another guy here. Oh, yep, 36. And then gold in here. And of course, if you do their trades, so let me get some rotten flesh here. Yep, just throw it at you. If I throw these in here and do an emerald, it will give you 2 more trades at the moment. And it will be ender ball and then buying redstone. If I do another trade here, then he will probably, what was the other ones? Oh, Lapis. And I think he will also sell glowstone 1 for 1 if you continue trading with him. So let me get another one here. This is another butcher. Again, you see the same trades in the beginning there. Another cleric, same trades in the beginning. Except that guy had 9 for 1. It seems to like clerics. Alright, fisherman. So this guy would normally be a farmer. This guy's a fisherman. He'll give string for emeralds, or give emeralds for string, I guess. Coal for emeralds, and then fish. He'll cook your fish for you if you give him an emerald. Leatherworker. If you see this guy's a butcher here, this guy's a leatherworker. He'll pay you for your leather, and he'll sell you leather pants. And I haven't gotten one of these before, so I'm just gonna trade him here. Which one is he? This guy. Oh, unbreaking 2. It seems like the blacksmiths are what you want. I had a blacksmith at one point in this world. I don't know where he went. But he would take just emeralds. I think it was like 19 emeralds. Give you a pickaxe with efficiency 3. So yeah, villagers are also going to be worth trading now rather than just being there to gain emeralds. So let me go on to my board of extras here. Which huts will now spawn in plains biomes? I haven't searched around and looked for any of them, but that's what it says. New modifier at E allows for targeting of entities. So if I go kill entity type of villager, what if I get closer here and I probably need a capital V here. Yep. Killed all of them. Oh, and if you hover over it, that's interesting. Something to look at, I guess. Alright. Clear allows for a deletion of a specific number of items. I couldn't figure out the syntax, though. It's going to be something like clear, the name of the person, the item, yeah, feather, the data value and then the amount, but as you saw there, that should have only deleted one, but it removed both of them. So I'm not sure what the syntax is for that. Difficulty can be locked per world. If you go in here, you see this little lock here. I can lock it, but I'm not going to because I may want to go into easy. But that'll be good for like adventure maps and stuff like that. Relative teleports have been smoothed out greatly, so I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to show this because if I'd have to be running, I'd have to set up command block, and I haven't done that. So yeah, relative teleports have been smoothed out. If you had something that was, if you were like walking this way and a teleport, or command block teleported you, then you would just keep running rather than having to stop and then walk. So I think that is going to be it for this snapshot review. I highly recommend you download it and test out these things for yourself, especially the new enchanting system, repairing system, and the villager trading. This snapshot seems to be a a snapshot of reworking what's already there and making it better. So hopefully this trend will continue. Of course, they have to add in some extra blocks and stuff like that, some cosmetic things like slime block, and some other useful things for adventure maps. So I think that is going to be it for this video. Thanks for watching, and I will see you guys later.